man.
So Wolverines got a big win last night.
Who's that, what?
Wolverines got a big win last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, man.
I heard they dropped 2
Yeah.
recently, but they're that contract.
Go ahead, Steve.
You feel like this is the most complete game you guys have played? I mean, there was no run that Notre Dame got on to get back in the end. Seemed like you just jumped on from the start.
It was close. I think we could still play a lot better as a team, well, on both sides of the ball, but I mean, it was close.
And how did you guys feel, or how comfortable did you feel playing with the 4-guard lineup essentially all game, you know, with Nance being out?
I felt pretty comfortable. We usually do it in practice. We switch the lineups a lot. We just out there play ball. It doesn't really matter what position we have as long as we're playing out there.
What do you think are some of the benefits, maybe spacing-wise, in terms of having these 4 guards rather than the traditional 2 bigs that you guys usually stop with?
I think we can all create for each other. I think we're all really good off the bounce. We can all space the floor, shoot the ball. So it definitely gives teams problems if you use it more. So.
And on the defensive side, it allows you guys to switch a little bit more and do some different things?
This is the first game y'all basically switched everything the whole time?
Yeah, we tried it in the past, but I think today we just implemented it. We practiced it more, especially against Notre Dame's personnel. We're a little bit smaller, but so we thought we could match up a little bit better as far as perimeter.
How do you guys feel, you know, like what's your demeanor like heading into Virginia? That's going to be a pretty big one on Tuesday.
We feel good, you know. We won a couple, but you know, Virginia's a different team, just different personnel. You know, they're obviously a really solid team, so we're gonna have to prepare for them. You know, we're just gonna have to play a different ball game.
Marco, how do you describe what the bench was able to provide tonight, particularly you both?
It was great. I think with the pressure bring back all season, you know, we're gonna be a really tough team to compete with, and you know, hopefully we keep it up.
Looked like you had a little extra pep in your step, man, on some of those offensive rebounds. Where did that come from? What was the motivation coming out when Pete probably wasn't going to go?
Just fresh legs. You know, I've been out for a little bit. You know, I'm trying to get back in my groove. So any way I can contribute, I'm gonna do that.
And then, how would you describe what you saw from Buff on that dunk that seemed to get everybody fired up in the Smith Center?
Oh man, I don't know. That was like a 2K in the making. He's slow.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good seeing you.
DeMarco, talk to me a little bit about your development this year. I know you had missed a few games through injury kind of in the middle of the year, but what's kind of changed for you this season on your mindset and just getting out there? I know you spent a lot improved and a lot more time out there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, looking at my film last year and what I thought I could improve on, you know, shooting, ball handling, I just thought I had to get better overall as a player. You know, Coach Davis, he gets out there, he works with us, he gives me feedback on what he thinks, you know, I should be better at what the team needs. So in the offseason, we just worked on that, and this season I think it's just all coming to fruition.
It's a lot more comfortable out there more than anything. Yeah. Talk to me about the last 8 minutes or so, because I think Notre Dame cut it to like 7 with a little bit over 8 minutes, and then you know you guys were able to kind of pull away and, for lack of a better word, kind of put your foot on the neck of Notre Dame at the end. Is that kind of the next step for you guys? Is when you have that lead, kind of being able to pull away and not let your opponent stick around a little bit?
Definitely, yeah, most definitely. I think we have all the talent in the world. Like we can match up with anybody in the country, but it's just that discipline and details and paying attention to those details and, you know, executing them, you know, game after game. I think a lot of games we don't, you know, press our foot in the gas and we let teams stick around when they shouldn't. Or, you know, we can pull away from a possibly good team, but we don't. And then end up getting back in the game or in a dogfight we don't have to. You know, we do unnecessary games a lot. So, you know, that's something next step for sure.
There's no set playing rotation for the bench. It's kind of situational depending on what the other team is like. So your minutes may be up one game and then kind of down the next game. You just don't really know for sure. How is it preparing, knowing that you're going to a game you can play 20 minutes like you did at Pitt, or you can play 5 minutes like you did at Pitt?
It doesn't change at all. You know, for me as a basketball player, I know what I need to do to prepare myself. You know, ball handling wise, shooting wise. So you know, when he calls on me, you know, I have to be ready no matter what. You know, and the next level is going to be like that too. You don't know, you know, we're going to get shipped, traded, anything. So I have to prepare.
RJ said that one of the great things about today, the bench helping the team win a game, was that he thinks it's good for you guys helping you. Each of you are going through your own processes, but this is an uplifting game for everybody. You, for Puff, Jalen had some good minutes. Could you kind of address that, just how having these kind of moments can help your confidence as you continue to grow as a player?
Yeah, I think down the line, the team is going to need the bench to step up. You know, whether someone gets in foul trouble, whether they need scoring off the bench, whatever it is, you know, the bench is going to have to provide. So having games like this is going to give us confidence for the players on the bench to, you know, see evidence.
Seth did. He got a chance to start. Young kid who's also had playing time kind of up and down a little bit, but he got a chance to start with Peta. How do you think he did?
I think he did amazing. The stuff that he brings to the floor, defensively, offensively, it's great having him out there. You know, just a little pit bull for us.
It looks to me like his defensive energy is kind of infectious. Like he's going at it, so you guys kind of have to go at it too because he's going at such a high level.
Yeah, he's a leader. You know what I mean? He leads by example. When you see somebody pick up full court, you're like, man, I have to go out my man too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's great.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.